Oh, Mo, I love Mo. I've missed Mo.
Look at that.
Oh, here we go. Welcome to Crashing Game Night. My name is Matt Diaro, your host. Tonight, Crashing Game Night with us is the host of Motown Downtown, Season 2 of the Tester contestant, Mo Chocolate. Well, there goes the chair. There's the Keyblade.
Oh, Jesus.
I know the Keyblade didn't choose me, and I don't care. I'm proud to be a part of something even bigger. The people it did choose, my friends, they are my power! What's up, everybody?
Gotta miss
How's
you,
it
Mo.
going?
Mo.
The boy Mo Chocolate in the house with the one only Crashing Game
Oh
Night.
my
Talking about
God.
the one and only Kingdom Hearts 4.
Oh, yeah. Well, oh, yeah.
Oh my
Oh, I
goodness.
missed Mo.
You know, real talk. I legit do need to get a new chair because the one of the
Especially you
wheels
just killed
have
it.
popped off.
Well, you just killed it. So,
Like, look, I'm leaning
Um,
back and forth because the wheel on this side just
yep.
popped off not too long ago.
And the man playing with his stash like he's some
I'm jealous
debonair
of your stash.
guy over there. The beanied one, Gerard Barrera.
That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for joining us, nerds. And you asked for Mo, so you got Mo. Mo Chocolate, baby.
And
Oh, God.
we are sans the babyface tonight. However, we are joined by Lion's Mane Light, the maitre d' of services, Jason Belidio.
How's it going, guys? How's it going tonight?
I like
Oh my
Lion's Mane
goodness.
Light. I like that. Like Bud Light.
Lion's
I like
Mane Light.
it. The lighter version. I like We're
Less
missing the main.
carbs. Less carbs.
Love
Hey,
it.
welcome back, though, Mo. You know, as always, you're welcome.
It's a new
on
couch.
this Couch. It is a brand new couch from the last time you were here. So
It's been a while.
It has been
Yeah, it's
quite
been a while
while
since we've had Mo on, and
So,
Mo's got a lot going on for him. He's built himself up a pretty decent Twitch channel now.
there you
Nice.
go.
What I,
yeah.
what I
And-
really want to build up is that awesome Elgato mic you got there, Matt.
Yeah, Gerard's got one too,
Oh damn! We got
Heyo.
the Yeti Club
And so does-
and the Elgato mic
and
club.
and
Yep.
Theo's got one as well.
Yeah.
Jason's
So is
sporting
this like Fight Club but with Elgato mics basically?
pretty much.
With
Pretty much.
them, yeah. But
Yeah.
for me, I still have the old school blue. You know,
Oh, the first rule of my yes,
The old
yes,
blue.
Elgato brother in the house. Yes,
Old
I
blue.
mean,
I mean
I
Yeti
have-
brother.
my
Wow.
boy Blue. You my boy.
I have the Yeti downstairs in storage as a backup if I need it.
That
know,
one I
it's
gave
the
to I
OG.
gave to Jason.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
The issue
But
is
no,
though
you've
that
also,
the Yeti mic is good, but after like a year, the audio quality goes down because I scream a lot. So I feel like
Well,
the mic inside can't handle all that yelling.
well, we noticed that too on my audio. Would break
Yeah.
up. But so
Am
Mo,
I,
you've
I'm
also
sorry, am I really loud?
no,
No,
you're
no, you're
fine.
fine.
No, you're good,
Fine.
bud.
Mo, you have also started your own little mini talk show, Motown Downtown.
Come on down to Motown Downtown.
There you
And
go.
yes, you guys, consider this a open invitation to Crashing Game Nights to come to the Motown Downtown.
Oh, very cool.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Cool.
You're invited.
Always.
Thank you, baby.
I'm down.
Yep, we gotta
So I gotta
figure
say,
out timing
it
and
feels
all
good
that.
to be
and
on the other side for once, you know? For once, I can
Yeah.
just sit back and do nothing. You guys do all the
let
work.
me
Oh,
I
let
just
me
show
do
up.
That's
the,
right.
Wow.
that's pretty much all they do. They just let me do all the work. No,
Not
we
gonna
were
lie.
no. Jason's
good to be. It feels
Just
good
like,
to be.
yo, you know
like,
what? You just need a good face right here. And, you know, People
it's not a
glasses,
show.
yeah.
It's not a show without the beard, and you know we need the beard back, Jason. Come on.
it's coming
Seriously.
along, man. It's coming along, man.
yeah, it feels good to be. It feels good to be a guest again. It really does.
Well,
Yeah,
you know,
man.
Well, welcome, man. Thank you for joining.
Always, yeah. Thank
Anytime.
you.
you know you're welcome on
Always.
CGN.
Always.
You are fam. So
Always,
Yeah.
baby.
So, Jason, you're looking like a little like I don't know how we want to put this.
Very,
Is that
very
like
corporate.
Is that a
but I do
Sega
like
blazer?
Yo,
Yeah,
it's a
it's
Sega, no, it's a
Sega
Sega, it's a Sega jacket, sir.
I do like the
Sega.
Sega jacket.
Yeah, dude. Let me show you what the
Show us the back.
on the back. Hold on.
From the back. From the back. From the back. Holy
Oh.
mother of God.
Awesome.
Wow.
Did
All
you
right.
see the Sonic film wearing that jacket?
Oh no, I did not. I actually have a Sega bomber jacket too, but I don't use that one as much.
That's awesome.
Alrighty.
Yeah, it's
Well, I
this one's
mean,
it's not
For
really
you,
usually
it's
cold
all
over here.
about your big three with you, Jason. It's Sega,
Yep, it's my boys.
it's Atlas,
Yep, because they got them.
and Square Enix. So,
Any
which
any
we
of
will
you guys
be...
out here, Sega, Square Enix, you know, like
I mean,
I
since
can give you my
we-
You were-
resume.
Anytime.
Atlas.
I mean, since I brought up the Sonic film, you guys want to talk about that real fast?
We have not seen it
I
yet.
have not
Actually,
seen
I
it,
need to go
yeah.
see
Oh
it.
planning-
my god!
I'm planning on seeing it this weekend.
Yeah, same here. But is it
Yeah.
worth? Is it live up to?
Oh,
the
Oh,
hype?
I heard
Oh
it's
my
worth
god, we're like
Okay.
no.
Okay.
it. I heard
spoilers.
like this
No
is
spoilers.
It is
one of those
Easter
rare
egg
times.
heaven.
Yeah, and I heard it's one of those rare times where like the sequel is just as good or better than the
Better.
first.
Wow.
But, like,
It's been a while. It's
It
been a
doesn't
while.
it doesn't take itself too seriously. It stays with the same comedy. I guess like they Jim Carrey still goes off the
Crazy,
cuff.
yeah.
And and like a lot of people are loving it.
It is. It's like the first film is like the first Iron Man film. The second film is the Avengers Infinity War. It gets bombastic with the action in the
Wow.
second film. It
It's
is
quite
that
the
big.
comparison.
I mean, you do
That's
have Idris
quite the
Elba.
comparison.
Yeah, Idris Elba, like his
damn.
knuckles. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I heard everyone's like all about it. Like they're
Okay.
liking it. Yeah.
It is the highest grossing video game film of all
Yep.
time now.
Wow.
All time.
Good. A,
So
a
the
proper,
Sonic
a
3.
properly, a
Oh
properly
yeah.
done video game movie. It is finally on top for a legit-
Finally.
Yeah.
for a
Finally.
legitimate.
And,
Yeah.
and it actually
Legitimate.
follows, for
Yeah, exactly.
like
So
what
the
people are
Mario
looking
Brothers have a lot to live up to now this December.
I don't think that's gonna do well.
Really?
I don't think it's gonna
It's
do well. man.
Mario. It's gonna make
It's
money.
Chris
honestly,
Pratt. It's
dude,
Mario.
it's gonna make
It'll make its money.
it's gonna make its overseas money. It's not. This is my prediction that it's not gonna make the predictions everyone's thinking. It's going to make money. It's gonna like surpass the money it was made for,
Mhm.
or the money that it cost to make. But it's not gonna like hit everyone's expectations.
Via reviews.
A lot via reviews, I think I really think the movie is. I really question the movie. And honestly,
I mean,
Chris
okay, here's the
Pratt
thing is,
an interesting
it'll
choice for
be-
Mario.
It'll be
like-
better than the OG.
Yes. Yes.
I don't know about that, dude. That's a cult that has a following.
Oh,
That
the first Mario
Yeah,
Mario
you
movie. Oh,
appreciate-
dude.
movie, dude.
It lives
It's bad.
rent
It's
free
so
in your
bad,
head.
but
It
it's
is.
like
It is.
It's-
So,
It's such a
It's-
product of its time. It's like Space Jam. It's
no,
so
not
bad,
even. It's
No.
so bad. It's good.
it's
No, no.
that's what I mean. It's
The
one of those
OG,
movies,
hold on, the OG
It's
Space
so
Jam was
bad,
great.
but
You don't
it's
go
good.
knocking the OG Space Jam. Now, if you
Yeah,
want to
yeah.
knock the second Space Jam, go for it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
because
that was a dumpster.
because
fire.
it also
it's
the
a
Crybaby
product.
from
It's
LA.
a product of its time. Is what I meant to say. Yeah, but
Oh,
I'm pretty sure.
okay.
The Mario
Oh
film,
dude, the Mario Brother movie was definitely like
Yeah.
a low budget.
Oh, dude, it's like the room.
It
Was
was-
it the room?
The Room. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like the room. It's just it's so bad that you just can't help but just.
But
watch
it's not the room. Like the room is bad. The room is really bad.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
hi, Mark.
speaking of a 90s era movie, we do have to pay our respects as
Oh,
the great
yes.
Gilbert Gottfried
Oh man,
passed away this week. And
Yeah.
that
One
makes
out for Gilbert
the
Gottfried.
the triad now, because he was part of that big three with Louis Anderson and
Top Saget.
Bob Saget.
Yeah.
So I saw somebody
Well-
post that picture this week, and it was
Well,
super
we
sad.
also the another big one. We also lost William Hurt.
That was last week, yeah.
Yeah.
So we didn't record last week because we had we aired our episode with Mary Kenny. So yeah, a lot of things have
Love
been
you,
going
Mary.
on. So nah, you're more on the Lindsay train than the Mary train.
I love them both. Stop. Don't make me choose.
Hey, no, we
It's
talked about you, Mo. Don't worry. We
Yeah.
talked about you in the interview. But No, so there's a lot of things that have been going on in the past week and a half, and I just want to take this moment to speak out on something we've talked about before. As a matter of fact, we had Soldier First Class and Unileska on when we were talking about a lot of that targeted bullying that was going on within the Final Fantasy world. So as we all know, I had started the Super Podcast as being an ambassador and stuff. That is coming to an end this week because I was the target of bullying from within that community. And enough is enough, guys. I mean, to the point where this is bad enough to where when I went to look at trying to do an episode for this week, I couldn't do it. There was no passion. There was no fun there anymore because of everything that took place with it and the conversations I had on the back end. And, you know, it's something Jerry, Jason, Theo, myself have always talked about is with CGN, if it ever became unfun, we felt like it wasn't worth it anymore, we would walk away. So I have lived up to that creed, and I am walking away this week. And I just want to say, guys, we need to just stop this bullying, because when that podcast was all about highlighting the good that's going on in everything, and someone took offense to it and decided to go targeted bullying. So please, guys, just look around you, be kind to those around you. I know the gaming community, no matter what area it's in, Final Fantasy, Kingdom Hearts, Xbox, PlayStation, there is a sect of toxicity that's within it.
There's ups and downs.
There is ups and downs, but honestly, guys, if you don't like something, just let it go. You know,
it's not your cup of tea.
It's not your cup of tea. Don't go out and bully those people, because you know what? Words matter. You know, and for me, I was told to say, hey, what can we do to, just to move on from this? And for me, when you're being the target of bullying and stuff, and someone third party saying, what can we do to just move on from this? That means there's no accountability for those that are doing the bullying. And we can't allow that to happen anymore. This world is too dark as of late to have this in our world. So please try and be better.
Amen.
Treat everybody with respect. If you don't like something, move on.
Yeah.
You don't need to be
Scrolling.
You don't need to be targeting.
Simply just do what everybody else does and just don't pay attention to it.
Correct.
It's not your if you don't like it, then that means why pay attention to it?
Exactly.
People act so different online than they do in person. If they see something they don't like, they will comment, I don't like this video.
Well, it's because of the anonymity.
It's
because
and and there's a lot more details that go into this. I'm not gonna air that out there. I just want to, and I'm gonna be better than that situation. But I just want to say, guys, we need to stop the bullying, regardless of what area it's in. But I know, Jerry, you talk about, if you don't like something, moving on. But I know something that is coming up that you're going to like. It's the return of Max Payne 1 and 2.
That's your Kingdom Hearts 4, huh?
No, it's Kingdom Hearts 4.
God. It's Red Dead, but it's by the same company. Yeah. Rockstar.
Yes.
They deserve that moniker. They are Rockstar.
Rockstar is doing a collaboration with Remedy.
Max Payne. I'm sorry.
And we are getting Max Payne 1 and 2 remakes.
So like are we talking about like Resident Evil 2 and 3 remakes?
Final Fantasy 7 type remake. We're talking remake. We're not talking remaster. We are talking remake.
Oh my god. Oh my god. The film noir from the first one and oh my god.
They better get the same voice actor back.
Oh yeah. Well, dude, they used him for all three. I hope so.
Yeah.
Like that. Like once again,
but it's
that's
been a
another
while.
iconic.
It's been a while.
That is true.
And just like how Final Fantasy, sometimes you have to have a little revamp of the character.
That is true.
That's true. Yeah.
You don't have to be a one for
one. Hopefully they find like a voice actor or an actor that has an iconic voice as well. I hope. I just hope they really take the casting serious.
Yeah. As long
oh my
as
god, I'm excited.
What if it was Troy Baker?
I think I think he can.
Is he still supporting NFTs?
No, not anymore.
No, that's what I'm saying. Are we talking Troy Baker when he's supporting NFTs or not supporting NFTs?
Non-NFT Baker.
I think he would do a good job, but I feel like the voice would be like acted. If you can, you know what I mean?
Yeah. He would definitely put on a different like voice.
Yeah,
for
he
it.
would definitely have to put on a different voice. Like, and
Yeah.
I know he could sell it, but you want to find someone like you kind of want to go the Metal Gear route. When they wanted to revamp it, they got Kiefer Sutherland, which wasn't a bad wasn't a bad casting. But I mean, David Hayter is still very still young. I mean, I still would have used him.
Yeah,
but
David Hayter.
something like that. I mean, hopefully they get someone legit.
Yeah, but you still like he'll have like a new face. You know, it's a new,
Oh
so
man, because the first
but
the
you're
first
getting
game,
you're getting a remake, Jerry.
oh my
you're-
god,
exactly.
yes, I can't wait. I cannot. That's so great.
Did they say when it's
next-
coming out?
No, they've just started working on it and stuff,
Yeah.
and they just
So
did
it's
the
gonna be a
initial
while.
press release. So
So we have the
Um,
Dead Space remake and FF7 remake part 2, and now Max Payne remake.
Yeah.
And-
Now we need
and
Jack and
Resident
Daxter.
Evil 4 remake. So
Now we
there's
need
all
Jack
these
and
remakes
Daxter.
coming out.
Yeah.
Give
Yeah.
us Jack and Daxter.
See, and
Yes.
Well,
yes.
so speaking of PlayStation, we got a little bit of PlayStation news before we get into the main topic tonight,
Mhm.
which is why we have
We have
the
Mo.
biggest Kingdom Hearts fan that I know on the show. Is first and foremost, Bungie has come out and announced they are going to be a digital first company, and what that means is that most of their current and future job roles will be full remote eligible.
Wow.
So
Interesting.
instead of
Interesting.
like Activision forcing all the employees back into the office,
Crunch or something or anything like that. Yeah.
Bungie is saying, no, you're going to be fully eligible to work at home. The first states that are approved for it are Washington, California, Oregon, Illinois, Florida, North Carolina, and Texas.
So they'll be able to
Interesting.
work at home, basically.
Yeah. Whole time.
Whole time.
That's pretty sweet.
I find good and bad in that. You know, it's good that you're able to like branch it out into that the whole digital age now. But there's going to be some things where you need to be with your coworkers, like doing.
I agree.
So,
I think you need to be social,
You
but
have to have a little bit of socialness to it.
I think a lot of it kind of stems from like a lot of people have chosen to not pay rent, and like a lot of the living in vans situation is going on where you need to be more mobile.
Oh yeah,
I didn't mean
that's
to-
California.
nerve there,
That's
Mo, but-
California, sir.
But yeah, but like I said, I just think it's a good. I think they're adapting.
It's in the step of the right direction.
So, but
It's
let's look
just
at this.
difficult.
Let's look at it from this place, though, is that look at where a lot of the big studios are located. You've got Bungie's up in Bellevue, Washington, which is outside Seattle. You have San Francisco, you have LA,
All expensive.
you have
Yeah.
Chicago. All of those hubs for all of these gaming companies are super expensive to live in.
Oh, yeah.
You can even go as far to say Raleigh, Durham, where Insomniac's second studio is. That area is not cheap either, and so a lot of people have left in the middle of COVID. You had a lot of people leaving San Francisco because the housing market is atrocious up there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even you look at California and LA, people are
Oh.
leaving.
Yeah,
So
tons of people are leaving.
so
Case-
that's the thing
Case
is,
in point.
so why not
Yeah.
if you want to have the best talent working for your studio, why not give them that flexibility to be able to live where they can afford to live versus saying, well, we need you to live here in Seattle or we need you to live in San Francisco, right? And be able to afford to live and have a life and have that work-life balance. And I think it's great. Yes, in certain cases, do I miss being around my team? Yeah, absolutely. But honestly, I love the fact that for me, I can go down and help with the kids real quick if I need to. I can take a break. I can go walk downstairs, say hi to them and whatnot. And honestly, that time's money to me.
But again, from the company's perspective as well, and I'm just putting it out there, it's if you are going to be at home doing, let's pick out a random one. Let's say art direction.
Okay.
Art direction. You do need like other people around that says, hey, you know what? Like this is going to be like I need more shading over here, or hey, like this background
but
doesn't flow.
A lot of that has been getting done with Zoom and like FaceTime
And
calls.
a lot of the new
what-
tech, Microsoft's coming out with as well.
A lot of the sharing.
And like I
tech
said,
has,
I
like,
get it.
allowed them to be more mobile.
Yeah,
I mean,
no, I said, I get it. It's a good step in the right direction. I just don't know how many of those jobs are fully remote.
I think honestly, it's going to end up being a sign of the times. And I think Bungie is just that first one.
Oh yeah,
Now-
I
no,
think-
I
yeah.
get it. That's all I said. It's the step in the right direction. It's just, again, you gotta
Going
figure
out.
out
but
how
like,
much
but
social
right now-
interaction do you need for each one.
But I think we're in that stage in our culture, in our society, that like we're in that beta testing phase right now. We're figuring all of that out now.
Mo, what were
So,
you gonna say?
Now, would this hinder development in any way? Because I'm thinking, like, if you have a
It's-
team that's already in the studio and another team, one or two people that's home, wouldn't communication be rough in that area?
Exactly. That's all I'm saying.
Not
Like,
necessarily. So let's take my job, for instance. So my team, our team was predominantly in Virginia, and then we got our team got outsourced essentially. So now, we're all working at home, and none of us want to go back in the office because we can do everything we needed to do in the office at home. But the other half of our team is halfway across the world in India.
Huh.
So we're having to utilize Zoom and Slack and all of that. So, and we
Teams,
are,
like Microsoft Teams.
yep, and we're just as productive, honestly. When you look at the statistics,
Yeah,
and
it
the
works, dude.
analytics, it works. Now,
Yeah.
here's the thing: is though, I think where it would hinder development is all these companies that give us a release date that's saying, "Hey, it's coming out this exact date," and then as we get closer, oh, we need to delay it. Oh, we need to delay it again, aka Cyberpunk. I think what a lot of companies need to start doing is, I get it, they have to set these dates because a lot of those pre-orders and stuff help with their fiscal budgets and everything like that. But what they need to stop doing is giving us these concrete dates, follow the Nintendo model, which is, hey, it's going to come out spring of 2022, because then at that point it's 3 months worth. It's coming out at some point. We'll give you a finalized date when it's ready. Because frankly, how many Nintendo games do we see get delayed?
I mean, besides Breath of the Wild, that's really about
Besides Breath of the Wild 2 getting delayed. And I think that's more strategic than anything else,
Yeah.
because a lot of people are saying that game could be very much too big for the current Switch.
it. Mhm.
So I think, me personally, and I think this is going to be more like that Wii Switch situation with Breath of the Wild 1, and that with Breath of the Wild 2, you're going to get
The
the new
Switch too.
console,
I think so as well.
and Breath of the Wild is the launch title for it.
Yeah,
I would
It's
buy
probably
in
gonna-
a heartbeat. I would buy
I
that.
think so too.
I
But
mean,
I
honestly, let's
remember-
just be honest. I'm going to buy a new Switch when it comes out, regardless of what the launch title is.
It's exactly why I haven't upgraded to OLED yet. I am
my
waiting for
my
that.
thing, because I remember the original Breath of the Wild also got a delay. I remember they said 2015, then 2016, then 2017.
and then they delayed it, and then guess what? What was the delay for?
Switch.
Switch.
Switch, yeah. So
They had to
it's
get it ready.
Dual
But
console,
then
dual
Mario
console.
Odyssey and the Pokemon games, and even the new Kirby game, they came out when they said that what they would
Correct.
come out.
Yeah, and
Which I do
what-
agree as well. I think
and
they
Advance
need to take
Wars-
back.
Advance
hard
Wars
days.
didn't get delayed because of dev issues.
Oh,
It got delayed because of what's going on in Ukraine.
yeah. It got
And
delayed
Nintendo took
because
the
of-
high route and said, "Hey, we don't need to be releasing this right at the start of a war."
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, okay, and then there's Metroid Prime, which we all know the whole reason that was delayed is because Bandai Namco couldn't get their act together, and they totally torpedoed that. Which Nintendo just signed a new contract with them for a modern remastering of another title, so nobody knows what it is, but
No, I think they delayed it because they're still laughing at David Jaffe not getting past that one level. I love you, David Jaffe. I love you with all my heart, but that's a
That was
meme
great.
At this point.
That's pretty
a
funny.
meme, David Jaffe.
it was, oh dude, it was bad. And you know what's funny is that level I did first shot.
Oh wow.
on Metroid Dread. So yeah, so we'll see what happens. So the other little bit of news that came out is that we are getting a Ghost of Tsushima movie,
Yep.
and it is going to be directed by the director of John Wick,
What?
Chad Stahelski.
The first John Wick?
The trilogy. Chad
Oh,
directed them all.
They didn't switch directors, baby.
I thought they did. I'm sorry. Never
Nope.
mind.
Nope.
And then
He's a team with Keanu.
Yep, and it's going to be written by Akashi Dosher, who is a writer and
That's exciting.
director in his
That's a good team.
realm. But
I just
the fact that
Now-
you're getting John Wick's director for
Oh my
Ghost of
God.
Tsushima,
Oh yeah.
Sony
dude.
had the money for that. But did the Uncharted movie do good in the box office?
it did.
It did well. It did.
Okay, so
Have you seen it?
I have not. I don't really want to see it. Not gonna lie.
Honestly, dude, I coming from the biggest skeptic, I would give it a chance.
Okay.
Go
I
into
respect
it.
that.
Go into it that they're kind of creating their own MCU, but for Uncharted.
Oh, okay.
think of it that
That's
way.
interested. Okay, that's pretty good. Okay.
And it was good, and it hits a lot of Uncharted-ness points in the movie.
Yeah.
'Cause I'm telling you, bro, like I was the biggest skeptic. These two had to convince me,
All
and
right.
I went and saw it. And
Yeah.
honestly, like it was on par and with the theme, but going
Yeah.
to it that they're
I'm-
like creating their own movie universe.
Yep.
It was good.
I wouldn't mind if they made the Sony verse or the PlayStation cinematic universe where it's all these properties in a shared universe. But it's like because I know the first film they made with the PlayStation production was Ratchet and Clank, and that was a massive bomb, you know. So if the Uncharted film did, if the Uncharted film did really good, then that would and I'm sure Ghost will do good. I'm gonna see it. I freaking love Ghost.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
And if that
But,
film does really good, then yeah, we're gonna get a lot more. Maybe Ratchet and Clank, maybe Twisted Metal, God of War.
Well, Twisted Metal is the show,
Yeah,
so that's
Twisted
already in
Metal
production
just got
with-
announced.
with Anthony Mackie.
Yeah.
Imagine
You know what,
God of War
Jason?
movie.
Don't know
Still-
about that
I'm
one.
still
I'm
Jason,
down.
you know what?
I'm down for it. I'm down for it.
Jason just doesn't want this to become Marvel.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah,
But honestly, Mo, I would give Uncharted a chance.
Okay, I'll check it out.
Yeah.
Go see it in the theaters too, because
yeah,
the
'cause it's
set
fun.
pieces are so good, and there's so many Easter eggs.
Yeah,
That-
it's fun.
It's beneficial.
Is it just
So,
Uncharted Easter eggs or PlayStation Easter eggs?
both. A little bit
Both,
of A, a
yeah.
little bit of E.
Yeah,
Okay.
mostly Uncharted?
mostly
Yeah.
Uncharted, but yeah, there's a couple there where you're like, oh, okay, okay.
Now,
Yeah.
are there others? Because I know they do that whole plane sequence. Are there other big set pieces like that?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Well,
Yeah,
all
very,
right.
very much
I'll have to see if
All
it's
right.
still playing in my theaters.
So let's talk about Square Enix. All right. So real quick, before we
Oh.
lose Mo to me saying 3 words, so right there, Chrono Cross was released in the last 2 weeks, right?
Oh yeah, you're right.
Was it?
So yes, it was.
Fly under the radar.
I did pay for it on both Switch and PlayStation, so I can compare the two to see how they play. Hey, it was only $20, versus
nice.
paying the 70 for Lego Star Wars on my Switch and regretting every minute of it.
Chrono Cross still wasn't as great as
No, it wasn't as good as Chrono, but I also have it on my Vita or the OG version, so I can compare how they actually remaster versus original. But they did just want to say, hello to everyone looking forward to the release of Chrono Cross, the Radical Dreamers Edition at long last. It will release tomorrow. So this is right before it went out. In truth, we want to finish the development time for the 20th anniversary of Chrono Cross, but there were all kinds of issues, so it ended up being on the 23rd anniversary. We're terribly sorry to have kept you waiting. We balanced the game so that the fans of the original and first-time players alike can enjoy the qualities of the original game and its qualities as remaster. So as you'll no doubt be aware, several key members of the original development team, Mr. Kato, Mr. Mashuda, and Mr. Yuki, lent their generous support to the project. We truly feel that we've poured our hearts and souls into this remaster. Up until now, it was extremely difficult to play Radical Dreamers, which was like a text-based game. So we're delighted to be able to make it available for you. And we hope you'll take a look at the staff credits prepared specifically for Chrono Cross once you've completed both Chrono Cross and Radical Dreamers. Once again, we would like to convey our most heartfelt thanks to all the members of staff for all the time they dedicate to this project, above all, the fans who have continued to give Chrono Cross a special place in their hearts. So one, I want to say, and this is what I want to lead into with why we have Mo here, is that no matter what team it is at Square Enix that's working on either Final Fantasy, Chrono Trigger, or Kingdom Hearts,
I heard something.
Oh,
you know,
heard
they're always super appreciative of the fans.
Yeah.
And I think that's probably why we got the announcement we did this weekend, which was we all woke up to news and a trailer.
Huge news
that we're getting Kingdom Hearts 4.
Yeah.
And
not a 3.7, not a
no, this is a
Straight
3.5, not 2.8.
3.99.
straight
This
up
is 4. And in the trailer, let's
Hell
recap it really quick. Yeah.
There it is.
Sound like the
Honestly,
darkness.
that's tame, because if you go watch Mo's TikTok,
Oh man.
I mean,
More going
we got the real Mo reaction.
The poor chair got abused again.
That's where the chair died.
It did, yeah, but it was something more like this. Hell yeah!
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh yeah.
And that's where he killed his
That's
mic
like-
too.
Yeah.
But no, it was your reaction at the beginning of that, Mo, was much like everybody else's. Is like, this
In
can't be.
denial.
This
Yeah.
can't be.
Denial.
This is
Um,
I thought it was a hoax. I totally thought it was a hoax.
definitely.
I didn't think it was a hoax because it came officially from Square Enix's account, so I knew it wasn't a hoax.
Oh,
But
that's
it's
still,
like-
even still, like, you know,
like at first glance, I when I pressed it, but then the moment like the credit went up, I'm like, oh,
So
wait, this is
we-
official.
we
Like,
do
this is
know
real.
though that, and this is where I want to kind of lean into most to it. You think about this is because the way they talk about it is Sora's in the afterworld. He's in the
Purgatory.
afterlife. And that's kind of
That's why he was in that city, right? Because that's
why he's there. That's
That's
purgatory.
why those guardians,
Quadranum, yeah.
where
Yeah.
they live and like rule. Yeah, that's crazy.
That blonde girl that he sees when he wakes up is
Mhm.
Strelitzia, and she's dead. And like she died hundreds of years ago. So it was a big surprise to the fan base that we saw her.
So now that being said, it looks absolutely incredible. It almost appears like they're using the FF7 remake engine for it. What do you think about the new ability, Mo?
What did I think of the trailer? That's
The
your
trailer,
question.
his new abilities,
It's
the
like
fact that he can now like grapple.
that he's no longer in this cartoony look.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah.
it's Kingdom Hearts Spider-Verse basically, but now it's like because did you guys know that the event takes place 13 days after the 20th anniversary for Kingdom Hearts?
Wait, what?
No.
You guys didn't know that?
No. Well,
The Kingdom
I
Hearts
mean,
20th anniversary was let's see, 13 days before the event. Last month was March, right?
Yes.
Oh yeah. The
So
Kingdom
March
Hearts,
28th,
yeah.
I think it was, and then 13 days later, it was the Kingdom Hearts event because Nomura
Mm-hmm.
loves the number 13 and 7. So there was just even the date itself was a reference. In fact, April, because is April the number itself is a reference to the world ends with you number, that big number 106.
Oh yeah.
That was another big reference. So it's
Dang.
there's two massive
wow.
reference with this event. So yeah, so we were, because I did not want to stay up all night. I'm just like, I stayed up till like 2. Once they showed off the press release photos, the posters of Sora doing this, basically the posters with Sora holding 1, 2, and 3 fingers. Did you guys see that?
Yeah.
So once I saw that, because you see it's Sora 1 through 3, with the fourth box being closed off. I'm like, Kingdom Hearts 4. It's gotta be Kingdom Hearts 4. Another thing I noticed was that Sora holding one finger was next to the Sora holding two fingers. And what number is this?
3.
Yeah.
It's
Clever,
4.
clever Easter egg.
Oh,
Yeah.
The Roman numeral is 4.
Well, it's the other way around.
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
Okay.
I'm
Oh,
like, it's gotta be
damn.
Kingdom Hearts 4. And my friends were like, you're crazy. Stop it. Stop over. There's no way it's 4. And then I go to bed, and my friend calls me at 7:00 in the morning with a timestamp. He said, watch this video right now. I'm like, all right. So I roll out of bed, come down here, turn on my camera, turn on my mic. And I was kind of spoiled already online because I clicked on the video and I already saw the reactions. And I'm just like, no way. There's no way this is it. So I click play, and I woke up my neighbors. It was like similar when my neighbor's here, my neighbor's there. Granted, they're used to me screaming during the daytime, but not at 7:00 in the morning. They thought I was under attack.
Oh,
So
That's
like
so funny.
around like noon, they came to my apartment. They were like, "Are you okay? We heard you screaming last night. Were you okay?"
Yeah. Are you?
Like, yeah,
are
I'm
you
fine.
I'm
I'm
fine.
fine.
I'm
You
fine.
sound
I'm
like
just in
you
a
were
cold.
under
I'm just dripping in sweat, and it's okay. We're fine. Everybody's fine here. We're all right. How are you?
Yeah, I'm fine. Fine.
So that was just a
on. They
revelation. 'cause
announced Kingdom Hearts 4.
Once
It's amazing.
Once I saw Sora, because at first I did not think that was Sora because he looked so different,
yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
How do
like-
you
Yeah.
feel about that?
Yeah.
Like, honestly, from a Kingdom Hearts fan specifically, how do you feel about that new kind of
It
more
was
realistic
jarring
looking
at
Sora?
first. It was very jarring because it wasn't the necklace is what gave it away for me, and then of course the Keyblade, because I'm like, who is this? I'm like, is that Sora? When I saw the necklace, and honestly, at first I thought it was jarring, but then I remembered that this is like the prototype. Because remember when Kingdom Hearts 3 was first announced, the footage that they used compared to Kingdom Hearts 3 when it released, because this game is going to be on the Unreal Engine 5, right?
Right.
Unreal Engine 5. So
Yes.
what we're seeing now is like just a prototype of what we're, because when the game comes out, all polished, it's going to look much better. I would even say better than FF7 remake, I would say, because by the time it comes out, what we're seeing now will look like a prototype base basically. So I'm going to wait till we see how Sora looks like when they polish the engine more, because at first it looks jarring, not going to lie.
Yeah.
But then when you see the gameplay and then you see Donald and Goofy, they look toony as always. And the combat, it's just what blows my freaking mind, bro, is that we're going from freaking Melody of Memory to Kingdom Hearts 4 like that already. Because we go from Kingdom Hearts 1 to 2, there was one game in between. Then from 2 to 3, everything, literally everything.
We all know how convoluted the Kingdom Hearts
How many
story is.
Like NASA launched a rocket from Earth to a Pluto and back, and Kingdom Hearts 3 took longer to come out. That's how long it took. So it's just
real quick, just Googled it really quick because we were talking about Unreal Engine 5, right? It is being reported that you will see the original cartoony looking Sora as well. So this could very well be one of those ones where in the afterworld, he's just looking like human-like, whereas once he gets over back into the real world. So
actually it's probably going to be just a separate worlds, because like we went to different worlds to worlds, so we're probably
he's in the afterworld now. They got to bring him back to life. So do we get Jack Sparrow?
Here's what I think. Here is my game theory. I predict that because every numbered Kingdom Hearts game has a gimmick. With Kingdom Hearts 2, you could wield 2 Keyblades. Kingdom Hearts 3, you could use three Keyblades whenever you want. I think with Kingdom Hearts 4, you can play as 4 different characters: Sora, Yozora, Riku, and Kairi. Those are my predictions. I think I think there'll be a prologue at the beginning of the game where you play as Yozora. then you transition into Sora, then halfway through the game you play as a Riku. That's my predictions.
Huh.
I will say this. I did like how cool it was when he just held out his hand as he's running and just made the Keyblade appear out of thin air. That was super cool in the trailer.
Never, it's like Wolverine with the claws. It never gets tired. And this boy can freaking swing now. Let's go. I love it. It's just that is going to be a very welcome gameplay design. I mean, I'm going to miss being able to focus in on enemies and then like zipping over to them. But just being able to swing around things, hell yeah.
Yeah, it's just that realistic feel. It looks, for me, like, because I've only played the first two, like, for me, that realistic feel doesn't make it feel like a Kingdom Hearts game. But, you know.
Well, once you saw Donald and Goofy, did that make that feeling come back?
Like, again, it's that whole, like, it's not as cartoony. Like, so I feel like hopefully Disney was able to let go a little bit in that sense, because I know with Disney with Kingdom Hearts has always been like, no, we got to do it this way or no way.
Yeah.
So hopefully we see more of the Square Enix side of it, like being actually done, and we'll see. You know?
I think Kyrie will team up with Donald and Goofy looking for Sora going to Disney World. That's what I think. Because Sora is in the afterlife, so he can do that. So who's left in the Kingdom Hearts real world? Kyrie, and so is Aqua and stuff. But Kyrie is training, so I would imagine because she can wield a Keyblade, Donald and Goofy can just accompany her to Disney worlds, like Lilo and Stitch or Treasure Planet.
I mean, but when you look at it though, there's only really two characters really in Disney that could bring back somebody from the dead.
Hades,
and you got Hades
and Jack Sparrow.
Jack Sparrow. Jack knows how to come back.
That's true.
So, I mean, you've already kind of had the Hercules world already in Kingdom Hearts. So I would see it being potentially Jack Sparrow.
Yeah.
Now, here's the question.
I think the one thing we can all like agree on is that this is definitely going to be much better than 3.
I thought 3 was amazing. I love.
Dude, 3 was 5 years too late.
5 years in terms of
the game, entire theme. It needed a complete update because the worlds they chose were literally like Frozen was 3 years old already.
Yeah, I agree.
And that was one of the main
Story 4.
focuses of the game. Same with Toy Story 4.
Yeah.
Same with what was it? Big Hero 6. Like that was a big, supposed to be a big surprise for the game. But it was just way too late. It just wasn't like, that was the one disappointing thing I think I got. Like, I loved the story. I loved playing it, but it's just like, okay, I've been here from the movies. I've been here already,
yeah.
The pacing was very bad. I will agree, but I would say that after Remind, 3 got a whole lot better in my opinion. Like, I already loved 3, but Remind DLC, holy shit, made this.
I love the games and I love 3. It's just the thing is, it was just too late. Like they honestly should have postponed it and or even with the postponement for the years that it already took, they should have updated it. Something.
Another thing is that whoever was in charge of marketing Kingdom Hearts 3 should be fired for Kingdom Hearts 4, because my God, man, they spoil everything with the trailers in Kingdom Hearts 3.
So let me ask this question. Do we see a Star Wars world?
Apparently there's a Star Wars thing in the game already, according to the internet. Like we see that thing in the woods with that leg for like a fraction of a second. And Kingdom Hearts fans have the sharpest eyes in the industry. So
dude, they're not like with the new game coming out, they're not gonna avoid Star Wars, X-Men, or like Marvel at least. Like they're gonna just think of the themed Keyblades they can make.
Yeah.
I mean, we already had Tron.
Yeah.
So Tron, it's not much of a stretch.
Man. That's not much of a stretch because that's like their most like obscure property. And dude, imagine a lightsaber keyblade.
That's all people want. Like even if
Dude.
because the thing
Yeah.
is, I think I can't remember if Nomura or the producer said they said that they're only going to have Disney properties made by Disney in Kingdom Hearts. But I'm just like one little lightsaber Keyblade wouldn't hurt anyone. Xemnas already has a lightsaber Keyblade.
Honestly,
Give
dude,
us
I can see them going back on that because the properties that are coming out already for Marvel and Star Wars, like that would be a tough decision to avoid.
Now,
It's
So
a lot of red
be,
tape.
yeah, where I wouldn't be surprised, like if they weren't getting suggestions or if they're having conversations again, just hey, we should rethink this because
Oh, Mo, I see what you're talking
So-
about.
yeah, that one leg thing. Yeah,
I'm looking right at it.
it looks like because I'm not really a Star Wars fan, but it looks like those droids or the ones that shoot.
No. It so Jerry, remember Return of the Jedi, Battle of Endor, and they had what looked like a foot from the Scout Walker, and there was nothing else attached to it. It was just there. That's what's shown in the trailer. It looks exactly like that whole scene where the Ewoks camp out behind the foot as cover.
yeah,
And looking at some of the scenery, the way it's designed, it does.
It looks
to
like-
Mo's point, it looks like Endor.
oh shit.
Where
Yeah,
is
it's pretty
this?
cool.
I'm gonna
In the
rewatch
trailer?
it. In the trailer.
Yeah,
In the trailer.
I'm gonna rewatch. I'll
it's
rewatch
literally
it.
less than a second when you see
Yeah.
a frame of that leg, and
So-
people are like Star Wars.
Right before
Yeah,
they
dude.
show the pawn piece that looks like the Kingdom Hearts logo, right before that they show a forest
yeah.
world
Yeah.
that has a waterfall. Right after that waterfall, they show it. It's right up in the top right hand corner. It is the bottom, and it
Oh,
looks.
yeah.
See what I'm talking about, Jason?
Yeah,
It
I
looks.
see it.
It looks like the foot of a Scout Walker.
Yeah.
I'm gonna check it out.
You'll have to
later.
watch it later. But
Literally, if
That's
you,
exciting, dude.
If you look at the
See,
trailer,
like,
it's
yeah, man. Look,
34.
I wouldn't be
34.
surprised that they go back
Yeah.
on that because, like, as a profiting company and like with a new property like that coming out, they can't pigeonhole, especially with how 3 performed. I'm very, very sure that they
and
had
everything that they're doing, you've
conversations.
got you've got the Mandalorian, you've got Ahsoka, you've got
Book of Boba
Obi-Wan,
Fett,
you've got Obi-Wan.
Obi-Wan coming out.
I'm sure they're listening to all the feedback fans have been saying about 3. So I'm sure they'll try and improve in some areas. Yeah. But I have a
And-
question for everyone here now.
Mhm.
When do you think the game Kingdom Hearts 4 will
Let
come
me
out?
can I rephrase that
2024.
question? Hold on. Let me rephrase that question. PS5 or PS6?
PS5.
Oh.
PS5?
Pro. PS5
Dude.
Pro.
Okay, PS5. I agree. PS5 Pro.
Shots fired, man.
I think they're gonna announce 2024.
Hold on. Tell me I'm wrong, Jason. Tell me I am wrong
No.
with that question.
You're
No.
not wrong. No. Given their
You're not
both
wrong,
of
but
their
at the same time,
franchises
dude,
that
that's a low blow, man.
Yeah.
That's a punch in
No,
the
Wait,
it's
face.
hold
not.
on.
No, it's not.
How
You
long?
know
Wait,
why?
hold on.
'Cause we
How
waited
long?
long
How
enough.
long did they wait? 15 years.
Just
Yeah.
13 years.
So at that point, it was PS3 or PS4.
But Mo
So-
had said it earlier, like somehow they have a fascination with the number 13.
they do.
Sometimes they are supposed to be like
Like
what's
the
word?
first trailer for Kingdom Hearts 3 came out in 2013. Like,
Okay.
come on.
Honestly,
You know,
dude, that is a fair question. Like, dude, they took their time,
Yeah.
and not to mention, one of those franchises games was heavily dated when it came out.
That's the problem that they
So-
had with that. But it's a possibility that it's just
I
it's
think
gonna be
they're
PS5.
going to announce. I think they're
It's
going to
gonna be
announce
PS5.
2024. It's going to come out maybe 2 or 3 years later. We're going to get a PS5 Pro. So I kind of that's my prediction.
I don't think this is going to be a PS5 exclusive. They've already made it clear that Kingdom Hearts is multi-platform now. With 3, it was Xbox and PlayStation. So I'm pretty sure it'll be multi-platform.
Well, that depends. Is Sony going to buy Square Enix before it
I
comes
mean,
out?
Yeah,
honestly,
that's the other
I
question.
think that's a good idea. A lot of people are like, no, that's bad. I'm like, it makes perfect sense because their games sell a lot more on PlayStation.
Way more.
At a
way
minimum,
more.
I don't think we see it until 25.
I think 20. Probably 25. Yeah.
I think
I think that's a fair assessment.
I think
But I
between-
still think they're going to announce 24.
I think 2025 to 2027, somewhere in that area, because
PS6.
it takes
Maybe we might be hitting that threshold.
because here's the thing, it takes
Right?
the average length to make a game is 4 years. So adding those 4 years, I would add 1 more year because they'll probably delay it because the Square Enix.
But they've already been working on it.
Yeah,
then
but
at
that's
that
yeah,
point,
that's
they've
the
already
thing.
been working on
That's
it
the
for
thing you
3
got to think.
years.
They've been already been working on it. That's why they had a working teaser.
I would say they've been.
So it just depends on where they are right now.
I would say maybe a year and some change. They've been working on the game.
I mean, in all
Yeah.
fairness, though, Jerry, I mean, we did get, remember the original, like the FF7 tech demo. And then, I mean, they slapped that together. So,
And then how many
know,
years did
that's
how many years
right.
later did it come out?
15 years?
Jerry lost count at some point.
Yeah,
He
I
was
lost
like,
count. At some point, I even lost hope
I
until
I
they
will be-
finally announced it, and I
will be-
waited for confirmation. Everybody remember?
I think honestly, I think the earliest we see it is holiday 24 at the very
That
very
That would be
earliest.
cool.
No,
That would be
I
amazing.
think it's gonna be summer 25.
But
Take
I
your
think
time, Square.
honestly,
Take your
it's going to be
time.
25.
I think, yeah,
Um,
I agree, but I still think they're gonna try and announce a bold date.
Here's what I think, because there's other Square games coming out too. We have FF16. I think that'll come out first. Then a year later, maybe
Well,
FF7 remake
FF16, if they keep on track, that should be holiday this year,
Yeah.
this year.
give or take.
Holiday.
It was supposed to be this year, and we haven't really heard a concrete date. I'm thinking it's going to be holiday.
I think it'll be a spring of next year. It's FF16. I think if we hear nothing by summertime, I think
That's
maybe next year.
that is a bold move.
Bold move,
Because-
Cotton.
What game is supposed to be coming out tentatively now, spring of 23?
Spring. I know Spider-Man 2 is coming out next year.
Breath of the Wild.
Oh
2.
yeah. There's a lot of big games coming out.
I
next
don't
year,
I
y'all.
don't see them wanting to. I honestly, I would not want to go up against that.
Yeah.
I mean, Final
no.
Fantasy could
No,
go
that
toe-to-toe
game's
with-
gonna get debuted by itself. That's gonna have its own weekend. A
It's-
lot of people are gonna.
They're not gonna. But that's why I say if you
Including
go
this
into
one.
go into holiday, because right now there isn't a lot of games coming out in holiday.
Besides
got-
Pokemon, that's about it.
But even
So,
still, like
yeah.
your best bet is definitely the holiday, as long as it's a AAA, it's a major league AAA title.
Yeah.
That's it.
And
Yeah,
not
because
my,
we
my
know-
next.
And here's the other thing: is God of War Ragnarok was postponed until next year as well.
Oh yeah,
So-
to 23.
Wait, what?
Don't-
Yeah.
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 Oh yeah, that got
They-
announced.
They confirmed this.
Oh yeah, it's confirmed.
What?
Yeah.
It was
I
postponed to
missed this.
23.
How? What? I didn't see this. Let me see.
Yeah, bro. But we were okay with that. That's fine.
I mean, I'm
Like,
fine with
like,
it,
we
but I
we
haven't
all
heard
are
this
like
news yet.
take your time and make sure the game is a great game. But yeah, they announced it.
Yeah,
I
it was
mean,
supposed to
that's
come out
fine,
this year,
just-
and they moved it.
Because I
Um,
can't see it online. But my next question was, what are the four worlds you would like to see in Kingdom Hearts
See
4?
now, well, now they're saying it might slot back into 2022 now. So
Yeah, I just
Hmm.
googled it. I can't see it.
That's a great
Um,
question.
4 worlds. Okay, so
Well,
4
like,
worlds.
Obviously,
outside of
Star
s-
Wars.
Let's.
Obviously.
Have we done Pirates of the Caribbean?
Yeah.
yeah.
Twice.
That was
Well, actually,
Okay.
all 3 games we've had pirates.
Can I just? Okay, here's my wish list one because it would be totally cool.
Your clown makeup one.
Give me Who Framed Roger Rabbit.
Oh my god. that'd
That's
be
a
amazing.
good one.
Mickey Mouse and Bugs Bunny. Fuck yeah.
But wait a minute. That's not Disney though, is it?
It's
Yes,
not.
it is. It was under Touchstone,
No.
which is
So
the-
they bought, but they did buy it though. That's right.
no, they were
And it's
under
on Disney.
Touchstone.
Oh, that's
is
right. It's on
always
Disney Plus.
it's always been so.
That's
Touchstone has
right.
always been under Disney. It was their mature,
right. They
film
kept it
studio.
separate. That's right. That's why.
but yeah,
Oh,
give me Who
that'd be
Framed Roger
cool.
Rabbit.
But that's
Give me Who Framed-
that is a stretch though.
because
I did
Yeah.
say in a video back in 2015, the one world I would love to see is Looney Tunes because of Roger Rabbit. Like Donald would be Daffy Duck.
They'd have a good. Oh yeah, they'd have a good like kind of metaverse type of thing. That'd be funny.
Well,
But for me, definitely
Okay.
Star Wars.
4 outside of Star Wars, because we pretty much, it's a given. We're gonna.
Yeah,
see
it's a
Star
given. We would
Wars.
want Star Wars. Like 4 outs of. I mean. Oh, you know what would be cool? Maybe the land in oh my god.
the land before time.
No, it was
No,
it was
that's Universal.
Roku. It just came out.
Oh, Raya.
Raya. Yeah, maybe the Raya
Oh,
world would be cool.
Raya would be cool.
That'd be cool.
Let's think of what has actually come out as of late for Disney movies. You've got Red that they just brought out.
Turning Red. You have Encanto.
Encanto's a given. Encanto's a given.
Encanto's pretty big.
Yeah,
right now,
but is that? I mean, would they have? I mean, they could. Yeah, they could play with that.
Dude,
What
like,
if?
the whole
Dude,
thing
you
about
you know
it
what'd be
is-
good? Because we haven't had a full like island or like full water setting like battle. Maybe Moana.
Yeah, because they
That's
are
all-
on an island. So yeah.
But like
Maybe-
focusing on
maybe.
like water battle, kind of like what they did in Assassin's Creed 4. Like
Moana's
have
in my pick.
maybe
Yeah.
have your own ship.
Maybe.
Yeah, I think Encanto you could do Bruno's, his dream, right? He gets his
Yeah.
power back. He's got his dream, right? And
Oh, yeah.
that
it leads,
dream,
it leads up to
it
a
leads
lot of
them
it.
to getting Sora back.
Yeah, it leads.
That'd
a
be
lot into
that'd
it.
be a good setup.
Yeah.
There's
So,
also Soul.
yeah.
There's also the Pixar
Soul.
film Soul.
Yeah.
Soul.
That's
It's
not
body
bad.
back.
Although I would have
Honestly-
to say one of my favorites I would really want to see is Zootopia.
Zootopia would be awesome.
Yeah, imagine like Goofy and Bugs.
They're
or,
already animals.
sorry,
Yeah.
Yeah, they're already
Goofy
Daffy
and Donald
and Donald. I mean,
and all that,
and
yeah. See, I got you
and
thinking
Sora.
Roger Rabbit now.
yeah, you got me
That's-
thinking.
Roger Rabbit.
But imagine Sora like being,
Daddy?
animalized. That'd be cool.
Now,
Um,
my
there-
number one pick, I would dive if they did this. I want a Disney afternoon world where it's like a hub world with like 4 different worlds. You have the DuckTales world, the Goof Troop
Oh.
world, the Darkwing Duck world.
Oh,
They're already in the game.
Chippendale.
A Chip and Dale Rescue Rangers world, yes.
That'd be
'Cause
cool.
They're already in the game, so you go there to see their past life before
Gargoyles.
for Mickey.
Ooh,
Possibility,
A
be
tailspin
cool.
world,
So-
a tailspin world.
Who
Do-
knows?
Dark
do-
Souls
do-
would be
do-
sweet.
do-
But
do- do-
another
do- do- do-
kind of obscure one. I don't know if they would use that
Well,
because you
Can
know
we-
why?
you have-
Just
You
give
know-
me Jonathan.
you know-
Just
you
give
know
me
what's tough
Jonathan
about that, Matt?
Frakes. Just give me Jonathan Frakes back for the voice,
Right?
and I'll be fine.
But you know what's tough about that, dude, is like both of those choices are like obscure choices, but the fan favorites.
Mhm.
Where I guarantee you they would want to see those.
I would love to see the listeners put their thoughts into the
Yeah.
comments when we post
Oh,
this on
definitely.
YouTube.
Yeah.
To see what
Damn, you had
what
some
they
good
would think.
picks.
So-
I'm jealous of those picks now.
I want
Those are
okay,
good ones.
yeah,
Other than
wait, hold on.
Zootopia, I'm
look
proud
at the
of
house I
Zootopia,
live in. Look at the house I live in.
but That is true.
Seriously.
Honestly,
Disney Plus is going 24/7. Let's just be honest. here.
honestly, if we just got a goofy movie world, I would be just as happy. I would love that.
Yeah, I know a lot of people that would be. So
That'd be pretty cool.
so with that
Have
being
like a storyline
said,
with Goofy.
let's get those comments left on the YouTube channel when we get the video posted and stuff, folks. But I want to give Mo an opportunity because the last time he was on the show, his Twitch channel wasn't up and running to the extent
yeah.
it was now. Yeah, Mo, it's been
Oh
that
yeah, I was
long.
about to say, did my Twitch get banned?
No, but it's been that long since you've been on. Your YouTube channel's been banned.
Oh yeah, yeah. Oh wow, bringing up bad memories.
So, Mo, why don't you tell the fine folks listening at home where they can find you at on the interwebs?
Find me at mochocolate9k/twitch.com. Find me on Twitter at mochocolate9k and on TikTok at mochocolate. Just type in mochocolate9k and you'll see me
You'll find Mo.
everywhere.
Chocolate.
I was Mo Chocolate before, but then YouTube pulled the plug and now mochocolate9k. Yeah.
Yep. And definitely,
Alrighty.
folks, if you want to go check out some of Mo's past episodes with us, definitely go check out those tester.
And you will be seeing
Reunions.
these guys on the show ASAP.
So as we can get it all figured out. So with that, I want to thank everybody who joined us tonight on this fun talk on Kingdom Hearts 4. As always, if you like what you heard, make sure to hit that follow button on the platform you're enjoying this content on. If you want to see those past episodes, head on over to crashinggamenight.com. They're all listed right on over there. And guys, just like I was talking about at the beginning of the show, please just be excellent to each other. Stay frosty.
Love you.
That's right, baby. That's right, baby. Mo, Big Mo, thank you for joining. It's been a while, and you just bring a smile to our faces, dude. Thank you so much for joining.
A smile to my face, for real. Thank you.
Next time I want the tap shoes.
That's right. We got to see the
You know
tap.
what? I need to buy tap shoes.
Nice.
Because I haven't tap danced in years, but I'll be in line at the supermarket just when I get bored.
Nice.
I miss it. Yeah.
But just want to remind everyone we still need to support our groups out there, the Black Lives Matter, the our LGBTQ community, LGBTQ plus community, and stop that Asian hate. We are still getting stories and TikTok stories of people getting assaulted and stores getting robbed. We're still dealing with bullying. So come on, guys, like we just need to be a little bit more compassionate, a little bit more patient, and just spread a little bit more awareness and
love.
Yes. And if you see something, say something, record it, lend out a helping hand. Let's just be better, guys, and be safe out there. Thank you.
Amen.
Definitely be safe out there. Thank you again, Mo, for joining us tonight. You know,
anytime, Mr. Fuck Yo Couch.
But definitely stay safe out there. You know, I think we're in an up spike again with some random
somewhere. Yeah.
A little bit. But please, if you're not vaccinated, please get vaccinated if you have the ability to. I know there's been talk about the fourth booster. You know, if you are hesitant about it, please just, you know, wait a second. It's still unsure if it's necessary, but please get at least get fully vaccinated first. You know, a big, you know, obvious shout outs to all you guys in the service industry, the retails, and the ports, teachers. I know you guys just had spring breaks. You know, shout out to everybody. Happy Easter. We won't be able to hear you guys, but hopefully you guys do have a good happy Easter.
Let's celebrate.
You know,
say your line, Jason. Just say your line that you normally lead into Theo with.
I'm Matt. But who's going to out us today? Like, you know.
Thank you for listening. Make sure to hit that follow button.
And ring that bell for more notifications. If you'd like to see more Crashing Game Nights, make sure to click that follow for more awesome episodes. Take care.
That's our new Theo. Have a good night, everybody.
Mo Chocolate.
We love you, Theo.
I am Mo Chocolate, and I approve of this message. Wink.
Good night, everybody.
He took it. He got it.